How's it going, everybody? Got another tobacco review for you today. And I got a daytime video, which means I got the garage door open. And there's traffic and noises and things like that. So, I apologize in advance for that. Someone commented on my video about if I wanted better quality of videos or grow my channel, I should get a mic. I just do this on my phone, so I don't even see the screen. I turn the phone around so that the better camera is facing me. So I might get a mic at some point. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to maybe speak up a little bit more so that y'all can hear me. And if I get a microphone that makes things better, then that'll make things better. I think if we get to a certain point where these videos are, I keep doing them and things like that, and whatever happens, I might just end up getting a actual little camera. But then I'd have to upgrade computers to edit and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe a little microphone would be a good thing to do. So today, I don't have a tin because I've just got this tobacco in jars, so I don't have anything to show you. If I can figure out how to put a photo on screen, I'll do that of like a tin or something like that. But today we are reviewing GLP's Piccadilly, and this one's kind of near and dear to my heart because I love this blend. This is probably if it's at least in my top 3 favorite English style tobaccos, and that might be my number 1. It's really, really good. I really, really like Picadilly. I think I read somewhere at one point that Piccadilly was one of Greg Pease's favorite blends. Now, I read that a long time ago. And he's obviously blended a lot of different blends since I'm sure he wrote that or said that. So whether or not it's still his favorite blend or one of his favorite blends, I don't know. I'm sure he likes all of his blends, right? That's why he made them. But to me, I really, really like it. It's easily my favorite GLP's produced tobacco. It's just a little bit different. It's different, but it's not different. The thing with Piccadilly to me is that it's like it's one of those tobaccos. Sometimes you smoke a tobacco, or you'll drink some sort of a drink, or you'll taste something, and you're not really quite sure why you like it as much as you like it, but you just know that you do like it, and you in some cases you love it, but you're not really sure why. I kind of get that a little bit with Piccadilly, but I'm gonna try to explain my thoughts as much as possible. So I really like Virginia and Perique. This tobacco has a couple different types of Virginias. It has Perique and it has a little bit of latakia. I think a lot of times with latakia, I think latakia needs to be used in general more sparingly than it is used right now. And I understand latakia is very much a love-hate. Either people love it or they hate it. There's very few people that are kind of in the middle. And I like latakia. I don't like it to be. I don't like to feel like that's the only thing that is in the blend that I'm smoking. With Piccadilly, a lot of times when you have a latakia and a blend, you lose out on some of the subtleties of the Virginias, that subtle sweetness of the Virginias, or you lose out on some of the earthiness or sourness of the Orientals if there's Orientals in it, or You lose out on some of the nuttiness of Burleys if there's Burleys in it. The latakia is just so like punch you in your face. So if it's used a little bit more sparingly, you can kind of pick up on some of those other subtleties. For instance, in Piccadilly, I can uh, I can pick up on some of the subtle sweetness of the Virginias. I can pick up on that spicy pepperiness of the perique, and I really like that. You obviously still have that leathery, woody campfire, type of quality from the latakia. That's obviously still there, but it's not so much there that you can't detect some of some of the other little things. Um, Piccadilly to me just seems like a rich, complex, thought-provoking blend, and it always has. It's always been like that. Obviously, I feel like I'm gushing a little bit about it, but I've just always loved it. You get those hints of sweetness, the grassiness. You get the citrus notes. You get some kind of cinnamony, nutmeggy sort of spicy notes. You get the black pepper spice, from Perique. You get earthiness, smokiness. It's all there, but not at one time. They the those notes, they sort of interplay off of each other, and they kind of go up and down. And the one constant obviously from the latakia is that smokiness, that extra smokiness, but everything else just sort of, it sort of comes in and moves out, and comes in and moves out. It's always changing. I don't know how to put it. Really, the best way I can say is that it just, I don't really know why I like it so much. I just have always loved it. I guess some of those things that I talked about are the reason why I like it so much. You still get all those. You can still pick up on all those other notes that sometimes can be drowned out, by the latakia. When it's young, it's a little bit sharper. You get a little sharper, but you age it for a couple years, 3 years to 5 years, or even longer. If you can. But I think 3 to 5 years is good for this blend. It really richens and deepens in flavor. You get more of the dark fruit notes. You get more of the cinnamony type qualities. Like I said, that woody, leathery campfire, that's always going to be there. But it enhances, it richens, it deepens in flavor with a little bit of age. And today I'm smoking in my little Stanwell shape 145, little horn shape. I think this pipe is, I want to say it's probably from around the 90s. The Stanwell S there, though I've smoked this pipe so much, and it's whoever had it before me, I'm sure smoked a lot. The white has actually been rubbed off of there, where the S is. Yeah, this, to me, Piccadilly, this could have been a minute video. I could have just hopped on here and said, Piccadilly, I love it, I'll always have it, I'll always buy it, and end of story. And that really is the truth for me. I absolutely love it. I think, to me, another one that I really like, another English blend that I really like is Early Morning Pipe. And I think if someone told me you could, those are probably like two of my top three that I've ever tried. I'm sure there's probably other, medium English blends out there that I haven't tried that I probably would love as well. Another one would be like HH Vintage Syrian, although I don't know if you would necessarily consider that a medium English. Some people may consider that more of a Balkan. But that's another blend that I really, really like. I'd put it in the top, my top three, probably, English style blends. Um, the thing with that is, I don't know if technically you can consider Piccadilly in English because of the lack of Orientals. I think you have to have Orientals in order for something to be considered an English blend. I'm not going to try to get too wrapped around the axle on that. I would say blends with latakia, right? If that would be the case, blends with noticeable latakia present. I'm thinking Piccadilly. I'm thinking Early Morning Pipe. I'm thinking HH Vintage Syrian are probably my top three. And I'd probably put Vintage Syrian at number three because you just can't get it anymore. And I've got like 3 or 4 tins of it, and that's pretty much all I'm probably ever gonna have. And if you had to make me pick between Early Morning Pipe and Piccadilly, I'd probably pick Piccadilly. So I guess like I said, top, but it's really 1A, 1B, right? For me, I like them. I like them both so much. So for me, Piccadilly, I love it. I'll always buy it. I'll cellar it. I won't cellar it like I cellar some of my Virginia periques because I think once you get past 5 years, I mean, sure, there's there's still gonna be some things in age, but I think generally things with with blends with Latakia, don't I don't think you gain as much as you do with like a Virginia perique or a straight Virginia in terms of aging for a long time. I'm sure you still gain, but I like it at 3 to 5 years. Last order of business. Been smoking that 1Q. I will include it on the channel as part of the Cadre blends. If you disagree with me that it's a Cadre blend, I understand completely. But to me, it's a Cadre blend. I've never considered it anything other than a Cadre blend, and that's what we're gonna go with. Well, that's what I'm gonna go with. Other than that, if you're a fan of GLP's blends and you've never tried Piccadilly, you like some Latakia, you like blends that you can smoke with Latakia that you get other flavors, and you can feel and taste the other tobacco varietals. I definitely recommend Piccadilly. I've been singing this blend's praises for a long time, and it's one of those kind of gets lost in the shuffle. There's so many good blends out there that Greg Pease is blended, but to me, it's of the ones that I've smoked, it's not even close. Piccadilly takes it for me. And I've got a 12-year-old tin of Union Square open right now that I'm probably going to review before I finish it up, and it's really good. It's a totally different type of tobacco or style of blend than Piccadilly, but if you said, I'll give you a 12-year-old tin of Union Square or a fresh tin of Piccadilly, I'd probably take the Piccadilly. I like it that much. It's probably in my top 5 or maybe even top 3 of favorite tobaccos, just favorite tobacco blends in general, just of all time. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend buying a tin. Give it a chance. Like I said, young, it's good. You let it age 3 years, 5 years, it's even better. But I've smoked it brand new, young, and it's great. So pick some up, give it a shot. I usually don't end these videos by saying, oh, you should go buy it. But if you generally like Latakia, I think you should go buy it and try it. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's think that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Leave a comment down below if you tried it. Leave a comment down below if you buy it and want to try it, whatever the case is. I like interacting with all of you out there, so leave comments. Let me know what you think. Adios.